Um, this is a reminder for you where we are. It's alfalfa. I think you can see the field, and you remember I told you every aftermath. We've not made a month after harvesting of this alfalfa. Actually, it's around 2 weeks, possibly, yes. And because there is rain, I think you can see the speed the sugar grass is moving on. It's really perfect. What did we do after harvesting, after cutting it? We go down. I think the cameraman can even show you. We always put the dung, the goat's dung. We put it back such that it fertilizes our garden. So the rate on which this sugar grass is going to, this alfalfa is going to grow on, it's going to be very perfect. It's going to be very nice. I think you can see the speed. It's now 2 weeks, but just imagine by the time we shall make a month, where will it be? And this time I wanted even to harvest it after 1.5 months and see the volume that I can have. The reason of posting to you this video, I want you to not to be excited. I don't want you to be excited over rain, but what are you benefiting from the rain? That is my point of today. You people, I want you to understand this very well. When you see a rainy season, it is a season for you to prepare yourself for the dry spell. All of us, we've been crying. Me, myself, Hamis, have been crying. I've been without rain for quite some time. But now it has come. What am I supposed to do with the rain? 1, I have to do the planting of the grasses. 2, I have to store my grasses for the next season. You see the rate of the grass now, the growth of the grass that is doing right now. It's growing at a high rate. What does that mean? It is giving me an opportunity to harvest more grass, to make bigger storage, so that in a dry spell I do not again cry. Here you are. This is my alfalfa. I'm going to harvest it. Use the time of the rain. The time of the rain is planting. The time is now. Go cultivate and plant. The moment we understand that the time of the rain, it is our time of planting our grasses, we harvest and store for the dry spell, our country will never go into a negative of pastures again. But you don't know how many people have starved in this dry spell. You don't know how many animals have died because of no grass. You have no idea of how many people have lost the muscles, those that have sold even their animals at a less cost. But it is because of one simple thing called understanding of the seasons. When the season is on, utilize it well. Like we, the farmers, like the animal farmers, we utilize it. And even those who are doing crop or agronomy, because you remember those two things connect. The grasses and the animals. The animals feed on the grass and then they give you money into muscle form. So, for your information, that is what I wanted to remind you. Plant the grasses. Which grasses am I recommending? 1, I'm recommending alfalfa. It's really very good. It has done wonders for me. Then some other grass is called sugar grass. Even those who are doing maize, it's also perfect. It's also very good, no problem. But this is where I'm seeing the gold. Have the chloris, have alfalfa, have sugar grass. You can even have the maize silage. It is also a perfect match. There you can never go wrong as long as you want to do farming. So I think you can even see the sugar grass is also up, and I think in 1.5 months from now we shall again be reharvested. So you people, my experience over this grass, it's really very nice. Let me tell you one thing. Me, I go into my research as a person. I go through a lot of complications, I go through a lot of studies, but finally I feel it is very comfortable and it is very important for me to give you the results I have gotten out of that. I think that will be a very good heart for me and for you. As well, if you're doing a certain project or a business, adopt that kind of character. Do your own research, invest in it, use it, If it works well for you, please do it. I did a lot of chloris. Chloris was nice. It's very resistant. It grows at a high rate. It has a protein. You know, it's a good grass. But when I compared it with alfalfa and sugar grass, you know, you cannot compare the two. It's really, this is a real business. I'm even going to show you my animals that are really feeding on sugar grass only. You get it? Because alfalfa comes out in a low tonnage and animals consume it too much. By the way, animals love it as much as possible. Do you know, like the way you can look at your favorite food? That's the way those animals are looking at alfalfa. Alfalfa is such a nice plant. You can see even the size. But rain is so important, you people. It's very, very important, and it really does a lot of work. I just can't imagine that my garden is really looking so perfect like this. And you know what? This is a third harvest that I'm going to do on this. In the third harvest, look what is here. I'm even expecting to even have more other harvests. You know the reason? When I get the dung, I carry it to the garden. Then when I bring it to the garden, I give it to, I carry the dung, then I put it in the garden. The garden gets fertilized, gets a lot of manure, and then it reproduces for me. So my information is use the rainy season. Onset of the rain, it is telling you to go to the garden, produce grasses for your animals. Or produce for your own consumption, I don't know. But like for me, a farmer, this is my time that I'm supposed to produce a lot of tonnage of grasses, such that in the rain, in the dry spell, I don't know, the dry spell might come back. How prepared am I? So ask yourself, what are you doing as per now? Are you preparing for the animals next time? Because you people, like it or not, where we are going to be looking at the weight of the animal. And what is really helping us in the weight of the animal is the feed. Without feeds, you cannot maintain the weight. So that's where we are going. Our country or our continent is improving on the nutrition, then improve on the size of the animals. We have good animals, but what is killing them is the feeding. We don't mind about people have square miles, let the animals go graze, come back. You don't know what they are eating, and whatever they are eating, it is again burnt through the walking, the burning of the calories. An animal walking a kilometer, you know, that's a long thing. Like if you let them go, and then when they come back, you give them the content you want, it can really give you a very good results. There, the nutritionists as well, they will support me because they understand what I mean. So if the country is improving in many other things, let it work. Let's as well move forward to see that we really get the results. Let me just wish you the best. I wanted just to show you this, show you the progress. Me, I'm sticking on it and I'm moving forward with it. I wish you the best. Bye for now.